Welcome back to BTN.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, we've been hearing a lot about the US, this happening, and other things happening. Can you explain, I guess, what's going on?
So, one of the main Trump administration initiatives is the deportation of undocumented immigrants in the United States. It's what he ran on. And the organization that carries it out is named I.C.E. And they basically have been doing these mass raids across the country.
You have violent people, and we're not going to let them get away with it.
It's obviously hit a lot of people in a profound way because there's been mass protests around the nation, but these protests in Los Angeles just led Trump to declare an open rebellion and then to send federal troops in.
Thank goodness we sent out wonderful National Guard. They've really helped.
It's just shocking for people to see active duty Marines being called in, especially when some people just see this as peaceful protest and nothing more.
Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets, illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation.
I'm not sure if you saw the videos, but there was like an Australian reporter who was shot by a rubber bullet.
I did. I think at the end of the day, the press are the bedrock of democracy, and if they aren't in there at the front of the action, what are we going to know about that? Who are we going to trust?
Well, that's the protests. Can you tell us what some other stuff that's been going on? Because I know there's a lot.
The big story before the LA protest was that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are fighting. And this all started on Twitter. And obviously, for those who don't know, Elon Musk is a multi-billionaire.
He's got a lot of money.
He's got a lot of money. More than I can imagine, for sure. And he helped fund President Trump's campaign, and President Trump then gave him a job at DOGE, which is the Department of Government Efficiency.
Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
And recently he left the Trump administration, and he went on Twitter and he attacked Trump's tax plan.
The one big, beautiful bill.
I think a bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but I don't know if it could be both.
In recent days, the tensions have definitely eased, most likely, and this is because of the LA protests.
What makes President Trump different from other presidents?
I've been to Trump events myself, and one thing that struck me about him, and I really want to understand his base of support, is how genuine he seems to people.
We're the hottest country in the world right now.
Trump is unique in the way that he uses his adjectives and his expanded use of presidential power, and his speeches come across that way, using adjectives such as open rebellion. So there's a migrant invasion in America. It's setting the standard that if people don't support me, and that I'm basically fighting to save America from doom, basically. One of his main slogans was,
They are coming after me because I am fighting for you. That's what's happening.
All of this news and events unfolding, does it still make you want to be a journalist, specifically a political journalist?
I think it just strikes me that there's definitely a need for even more journalism. I mean, more people holding those in power accountable and reporting on the stories that matter. Because I think democracy really runs on a free press.
Thanks for joining me, and I guess we'll see you again for the next big thing that happens.
I'll talk to you when the next big thing happens, probably very soon.